Today we are embracing our childhood. We are celebrating the Game Boy today. So I have the Game Boy Lego set, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to put that together today. And we're also going to play some Game Boy games on the NSO, the Nintendo Switch Online subscription, because there are quite a few games on there that I want to try out. So we're going to see how many we can get through, and I'll give you like my first impressions on every game that I play. I'm probably not going to play through all of them. I don't actually have a Game Boy. I do have a Game Boy Color. So I won't be able to compare the Lego set to the real Game Boy, but it is still going to be a lot of fun to put it together. It is a rainy day outside, so it's the perfect day to stay inside and get cozy and do things indoors. We're definitely going to have some 90s kids approved snacks. We have bagel bites, we have fruit by the foot and Capri Sun. So we're gonna have like a 90s kids lunch. Anyways, that's enough yapping. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna work on my Game Boy, and Paul is working on the DeLorean.
Yes.
From Back to the Future. So, to get started, we're gonna put a podcast on, and we're gonna have a good time. Okay, so this piece right here is rubbery, and so it has like some bounce to it, and that is where the D-pad goes. So you can kind of like press from side to side and press the buttons in. That's really cool. So right now it just sits there, and I'm gonna fill in the pieces that go around it. These are the buttons. They have like a little rubber band here to help with the bounce. And it goes right here. Where'd it go? Here, this way. So far we can play on our Game Boy. Oh my gosh, it feels like a real Game Boy. Game, if you want to change the game, you take off the plate there, and we've got all the games are stored over here. So like we could do Zelda, and we put the plate back in, and then we put the cartridge in, and the cartridge snaps in down there. Now the question is, yeah, it just pulls right out again. So now I'm playing Zelda. Okay, so all the Legos are on display in Paul's messy office. So we're gonna put the Game Boy in with the Nintendo shelf. So let's see here. See what we can scooch a little bit. We will put that there. Scooch this way. And then we add this in. There we go. My Animal Crossing one's down here. So yeah. Okay, I'm getting ready here to play one of the games. We have quite a few games to choose from. I think what I want to start with is Mario Picross because I've never played a Picross game and I just want to try it out. So we're going to start with that one. Okay, there is a tutorial. That is very good because I definitely need it. Mario Picross is really good. I recommend this if you are collecting Game Boy games or if you're looking for games to play in NSO. I played through the first 2 levels in the easy mode. So level 1, A through H, level 2, A through H, and it's just going to get harder from there. I do want to start collecting more Game Boy games, and so I might put this one on my list of ones to look out for because I enjoyed it. It was really good. I really want to get, what are they called? I want to get an analog pocket so that I can play Game Boy Advance, all those games on that with like a bright, really nice screen. So I really want to get one of those. Okay, so I'm feeling in the mood to go do some crafting, so I might take a break, but I think I want to keep going after I'm done with that with some more puzzle games. I don't know, maybe I might be in the mood to play like a Zelda game, but I really liked Mario's Picross. That was really good. Okay, so I decided I wanted to like check and see how much Mario Picross goes for right now, and it goes for $50 for a loose copy. That is so expensive. So if you don't have the budget to be collecting some of these games in their native original condition, like in a cartridge, you can just play the NSO version. And my family has an NSO that we share with 8 people, with all of us siblings and a few spouses. So $50, or you could pay for the NSO subscription and get this and a bunch of other games. So I do still think that I might add this to my list of games that I want to collect, but I probably won't pick it up anytime soon. But it is really fun and pretty cute. I like the art on the cartridge. So, but like, you can hear the rain outside, and I just want to get a little cozy, do some crafts, watch some YouTube. So, and I need to charge my camera a little bit. So I've got my Pokemon cross stitch that I'm always working on almost every vlog. I'm working on this pretty much. So I'm gonna work on my cross stitch and watch some YouTube and just relax for a little bit, and then I'll get back into gaming a little bit later. Okay. I'm all done. Ooh, she done. Those are giant cookies. We had dinner, the cookies are cooling down, and the dishes are going. So I'm gonna wait until the dishes are done and then we'll have some cookies. But in the meantime, let's play some games. Okay, so I actually have this hidden button. It's kind of like mounted on the bottom of my desk with some command strips. I don't know if you can see it. But I have this hidden button that changes the monitors so we can swap over to the Nintendo Switch. Isn't that just so fun? I love it. It makes me so happy every time I get to press it. Okay, so now we need to decide what we're gonna play next. Okay, so it could be fun to try Survival Kids or like Star Stacker. Or I was thinking like it could be fun to play a Zelda game. Kind of in the mood for some adventure. We could do Tilt and Tumble, Wario Land 3. I kind of want to go with a classic, and let's do Zelda. This game is really fun so far. I'm gonna stop where I'm at. Okay, so Link went to the past and saved the Maku tree, and then the Maku tree gave him some seeds, and now we have to go find the 8 essences of time, I think. So that's where I'm at. I've never played this game before, and I think I'll have to finish it up some other time, but I mean, obviously I'm just starting on it, but I just wanted to kind of try out as many games as I could, so let's try another game now. Okay, I really want to play some Dr. Mario, so that's what we're gonna do next. I remember playing this game as a kid, but I don't remember where I played it. It might have been on the NES. Oh, okay, and I can speed things up a little bit. Okay, press start. Oops. Oh no! Okay, I messed up for sure. Oh goodness. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I got to level 8 and then I died. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next game. That was a lot of fun though. Okay, so just to give an idea, Dr. Mario on the Game Boy is only $11.12 on average loops, so that's not too bad. Okay, let's go have cookies. How many do you want?
2.
There's 2 for you. Okay, get the milk. Get the milk, get the milk. Get the pumpkin cups. Pour the milk, pour the milk. Look at the pumpkin cups. Cute. Buns and our bagel bites and our fruit by the foot and of course ranch. Okay. Dakota, this is not for you. It's as long as I remember. I was worried the strength that was with the shrinkflation that it would be shorter.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I can do the whole thing. Not like that. I just not gonna eat. But when you're a kid, you just do the whole thing in.
Yeah. She's wondering what it is.
Oh gosh. I'm so close. So last night I decided I wanted to play some more Mario Picross, and if you remember correctly, I had finished all of levels 1 and 2, A through H, and now I'm almost done with level 7 and then 8, and this is the easy mode. And then I'm going to move on to the hard, well, I guess the normal mode. And I'm having a lot of fun. It's a really great puzzle game, especially if you just kind of want to like focus on something else for a little bit and not be in your head so much, which is what I was feeling. I was feeling a little bit just like in my head and wanted to concentrate on something else. So this was a really good game, and I am so glad that I tried this game out because I've always kind of wanted to buy a Picross game, but I didn't know if I was going to like it. And now that I know that I like it, I'll probably end up buying a few more on the eShop. Okay, I finished all the easy puzzles. Yay! I am really enjoying Mario's Picross. Having a lot of fun. Finished all the easy puzzles. So the next is like the normal mode. And I might save that for a little bit later today. I think I'm going to go play some of my live service games like Infinity Nikki and just kind of go relax and watch some YouTube while I do that. And I'll see you guys a little bit later to play some more games. Hello everybody. I played a couple more games this afternoon and I want to chat about them for just a couple seconds. So first off, I decided to try Survival Kids for the Game Boy, and it is pretty fun. I only survived one day. I made it to day 2, but then towards the end of the day, I got eaten by a bear. But that's okay. I thought the game was pretty fun, and I am interested in continuing a playthrough on this one, so I'm gonna put that in my backlog. The other game I played was Wario Land 3, which I had heard good things about, but I'm just not a very big 2D platformer person, so I won't be finishing that game. It just wasn't for me. So of all the games I played this weekend, there are 3 that I'm interested in continuing my playthrough of and possibly collecting in the future. Those titles are obviously Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages and also its companion game, Seasons of something, whatever. The 2 games together. And then Survival Kids is one that I'm interested in picking up. And I fell in love with Mario's Picross. Never played a Picross game before. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and now I'm interested in picking up more modern Picross titles. And my dog is barking in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. So I think this vlog is going to end up being on the shorter side, which is totally fine. But I did have a lot of fun putting together the Game Boy Lego set. I highly recommend it to collectors, and it's a really great gift that you can give. The holiday season is coming up pretty soon here. I think it would make a great gift for retro gamers. I will say the set is a little bit more on the intricate side. There's not a lot of repetitiveness to the build, which some people will really enjoy, and other people might find it less relaxing because of that. I personally could not listen to the podcast that I was going to listen to while I was putting the set together because I really just needed to zone in and pay attention to what I was doing. Versus if you are into like the botanical sets, those have very repetitive steps, which can make putting a Lego set very cozy and relaxing. But for some people that can be boring. So just kind of know the difference between the types of mechanics going into those builds. I think if I learned anything during this vlog is that I need to take more advantage of the NSO games that I have available to me. It's a really fun way to test out games you've never played and maybe add them to your wish list if you're a physical collector. I want to know what games for the Game Boy you recommend, whether it's on NSO or not, so that I can try them out. I do want to start collecting more for the Game Boy. I have just a couple of Game Boy games. I have 2 Harvest Moon games. I have a couple of Harvest Moon Advance games and like 1 Pokemon Game Boy Advance game. I do want to get an analog pocket at some time in the future so that I can play all these games on a really nice console. So let me know what I should be looking out for and maybe I'll pick up one of your favorites. All right, I am gonna end the vlog here. I had a lot of fun playing these games and I hope you had a good time too, and I hope it inspires you to maybe pick up some of your retro consoles and play some older games. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy gaming, happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!